Hey YouTube, Sarah here, and I'm coming at you with the dress tutorial to the new vintage doll. So I just finished doing the tutorial for the hair, and so that will be linked if you're jumping around in the description box below, as well as the actual tutorial for the body. But this video specifically will be on this dress. So this dress is removable and has ties, and I'm going to teach you right now how you can make this. So you're going to need 3 colors, or you could make it all in one color or just 2, however you want, but I'll be making it in 3 colors. 4-ply yarn and a 5mm crochet hook, some scissors and a tapestry needle as well. Optional is a hot glue gun. I won't be showing you, but if you want, you can definitely secure stuff with that, depending on if this is just a play doll for like a child, or you could sew in all your ends. Let's go ahead and get started with your 5mm crochet hook and your choice of yarn. We are going to be working with a chain 27. So that is not a row or a round, you're just going to chain 27. Okay, there's your chain 27. In the second chain from the hook, work a single crochet, and then work a single crochet in each stitch all the way down the chain. And you will have a total of 26 single crochets. So I have completed row 1. Row 2 will be chain 1 and turn your work. That does not count as a stitch. Then you are going to work a single crochet into each stitch all the way down the chain, leaving you with a total of 26 stitches. Row 2 is complete. We will be working on row 3, chain 1 and turn. It does not count as a stitch. Work 4 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then work 8 single crochets. Chain 2, skip 5. There should be 4 stitches remaining. Work a single crochet into each of the last 4 stitches. You should have a total of 20 single crochets, including the chain 2 spaces. Row 4 will be chain 1 and turn, does not count as a stitch. Work 4 single crochets. Then work 2 single crochets into that chain 2 space, 1, 2. Work a single crochet into the next 8 stitches. Work 2 single crochets into the chain 2 space, and a single crochet in the last 4 stitches. And that should leave you with a total of 20 single crochets. This is what it should be looking like so far. This is it upright. All right. Chain 1 and turn. You are going to work a half double crochet into each stitch all the way down. That will give you a total of 20 half double crochets for row 5. If you're going to work a color change, let's work this into the last stitch of row 5. So working that half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then grabbing your color change, you're going to pull through the last 3 loops right there. Okay, you can leave these tails here for right now. You're going to chain 1 and turn. There are these loops right here that are created when you have a half double crochet round. I call it the 3rd loop. Normally when you're working in a doll in a round, it's going to be on the inside of the doll, but they are right here. And we're going to work into those. That way we have this like ridging right here. And so what you're going to do is we are going to be working a increase round. So we are working it in the 3rd loop. So we're not working into this stitch right here that we would normally work into. We're working into this loop that was created. So 1 half double crochet into this next stitch and 2 half double crochets into the following. You're going to repeat that all the way down, a half double crochet and then a half double crochet increase, and that's going to give you a total of 30 stitches for row 6. All right, so I've completed row 6, and as you could see here, we have our increase, we have that cute little ridge that adds some detail. And what we are going to do now is we are going to join. So we're going to start working in the rounds now. We're going to bring our work around, making sure it's not twisted, and we're going to join with a slip stitch like so. At this point, I like to flip the work right side out, and then I'm going to chain 1 and turn just for this portion, and then that way we have all our work on the right side. Rounds 7 through 8 will be 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. I did a chain 1, that's not going to count as a stitch, so I'm going to work a half double crochet into that stitch and into each stitch all the way around for a total of 30 stitches. So we're going to do this for 2 rounds, rounds 7 and 8. Once you get to the end of each round, you're going to join with a slip stitch and chain 1, which is not going to count as a stitch, and then continue working with 1 half double crochet into each stitch. We are finishing up round 8, joining with a slip stitch, chain 1, and that's not counting as a stitch. Round 9 will be an increase round. We're going to work 4 half double crochets, and then we are going to work a half double crochet increase. So that's the pattern repeat, 4 half double crochets, a half double crochet increase all the way around, and you're going to have a total of 36 half double crochets at the end of round 9. I've completed round 9, joining with a slip stitch, chaining 1, again not counting as a chain or a stitch, sorry, not counting it as a stitch. Rounds 10, 11, and 12 are 1 half double crochet into each stitch all the way around. Don't forget to join with a slip stitch and chain 1 for each round. I will let you work the next 3 rounds, and I will meet you back at the end of round 12. So I have completed round 12. We are going to be starting a color change for the last round. This is round 13. So I have my color change available here. We're gonna work that into this join. So as we're joining with a slip stitch, we're going to drop the purple and pick up the white and pull that through both. Then the key is to tighten these up so that it brings that together. Okay, and then what we're going to do is chain 1, and that's not going to count as a stitch. Then we're going to be making this ruffle round. So we can cut off this purple and get it out of the way, leave a tail so that you could sew in your ends. And then what we are going to do is we are going to work into that third loop again. So we have these loops that are created in the half double crochet round in each stitch. I could easily pull them up right here. Those loops right there. And we're going to work into those loops. So first work a single crochet. Then into the next stitch, you're going to work 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. You're skipping a stitch, and then into the following stitch, you're going to work a single crochet. And that's going to be the pattern repeat. So you had your single crochet, and then work your 3 single crochets into the next stitch. Skip a stitch, work a single crochet into the next stitch. And then in the next stitch, work your 3 single crochets. Then skip a stitch, work a single crochet. Then into the next stitch, work your 3 single crochets, and you're just going to repeat that all the way around. Making sure that your skip stitch is only after you've made the 3 single crochet cluster. All right, so I've reached the end, and I'm going to join with a slip stitch into that first single crochet. Cut my yarn, leaving a tail, long enough tail to sew in our ends. All right, so this is the dress that we have right here. And then what I'd like to do is let's talk about what we're going to do here. So we want to make this tie. So instead of adding a stitch, we're going to bring this tail end over so that it could become the tie on this other side. So what I do is I bring this through, and I'm going to join right here to secure that right there. Okay, then I'm going to work this tail up to the other side, just weaving it in through these stitches like so, and then up to this portion right here. Before I pull all the way through, I want to loop it so that I secure it like a knot on this side and pull that tight. So now we have 2 ties right here. They don't need to be that long. Honestly, they could probably just go and pull them together and make them the same length. And then we're going to weave the rest of our tail ends in. All right, so what you're going to do is just from the bottom, bring the feet in and push the dress up, inserting the arms into each armhole. It might be a little tight at first. That is absolutely okay. It will stretch out over time, especially if they're trying it on and off. Like so. Once you reach the top portion, then you could go ahead and tie these in place with a bow. All right, we are all finished. That is the tutorial on how to make this dress. I hope that you guys like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and then leave a comment down below. Let me know some more outfits that you would like to add to these dolls, or if any of you have made these patterns and made some doll clothes yourself and want to add that, please feel free to do so. I love this community, and I hope that you guys feel free sharing in the comments below, encouraging each other. And that is it. Hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified anytime I come out with a new video. Tag me on Instagram if you've made one of these beauties. I love to see your work. And as always, I look forward to crocheting with you guys again next time.